and welcome back for segment 3 at CLEOCon 2025. We have Lisa Snyder and Sheena DuPont with our third segment, Chatbots and Virtual Assistants, Enhancing Client Services. A nice round of applause as they make their way on stage.
Applause, and we haven't even done anything yet.
Thank
you so much. That's so nice.
I love it.
Welcome to Chatbots and Virtual Assistants, Enhancing Client Service. We're so excited to be here today to discuss how we can balance human potential and the power of AI to create personalized, authentic customer experiences.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I come from Abby Connect. We've been answering phone calls with humans for the past 20 years. And we've just launched our AI receptionist in June. So I'm excited to bring those findings here to this presentation and talk a little bit about the best partnership, AI and humans.
Amazing. And my name is Sheena DuPont. I'm Director of Customer Support for Clio. So when you connect with the team on chat or you give our team a call, that's my team. They are incredible. Hopefully you've had great experiences. Let me know. And yeah, we have over 80 individual contributors across the world. We've got folks in Dublin, folks in Australia, and we serve our customers 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So
let's take it
Lisa,
from there.
I will take it from there, and Lisa will be back in a moment. So today we're going to be digging into how to make the most out of AI to power your client interactions. We're going to talk a little bit about the false dichotomy of humans versus robots, and the tasks that AI-powered chatbots are great at and not so great at, and how to integrate virtual assistants for firm efficiency, how to make the most of human support, and hopefully we will get through all of that quickly and take some of your questions at the end. So, since AI became a thing, the convo around AI and customer care has always been framed as a zero-sum game, humans versus robots. And today, we want to reject that false dichotomy. Our focus is not on replacement, but on building a synergistic partnership that leverages the best of both worlds. So the speed and efficiency of what AI does best, and the critical value of human connection and empathy. We never want to lose that. So again, we're all familiar with the narrative that AI is coming to replace us all. But there's also the side of that of like the idea that humans are inherently superior and will always win. And we believe that holding on to either of these mindsets is going to be a big roadblock in moving your firm forward. So getting out of that either or thinking and limiting the imagination of what customer service and client service can look like can mean underutilizing technology or overworking your team. So we want to get away from that. And the truth is simpler and far more powerful, that it's not about which is superior, it's about how do you bring these two forces together to create something superior. Because the truth is that AI and humans bring completely different skills to the table, and they were all equally vital. So think about what AI brings. Speed, accuracy, consistency. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't need a coffee break. It handles massive data inputs and can make sense of it, can make sense of high volume, repetitive tasks that bog people down. AI is great at volume, and AI is great at facts. Now, thinking about what humans bring, high value soft skills, critical thinking, empathy, nuance, relationship building. These are qualities that are going to foster trust and client loyalty, and no algorithm can replace them. So when you strategically merge these two, you can make customer service magic. And the result is not just faster service, but a client experience that's going to be both highly efficient and deeply personal. I like to use, sorry about making you hungry in advance, I like to use the analogy of a Michelin star restaurant. So thinking of AI as the sous chef, very good at the prep, the repetitive work, the perfect timing on the oven. It gives you consistent, reliable results every time. Whereas your human team is everything else. Your head chef, your front of house, your server who makes that undeniable connection. They can handle the creative interpretation, the tasting, the plating, and the crucial interactions in the dining room. Welcome, come on in, take a seat. All right. So when you can balance these two things, major perks, save time and money, who doesn't want that? And ideally, you're not paying your top staff to be responding to repetitive emails. Ideally, we're freeing them up to handle the harder conversations, the more difficult problem solving, or that relationship building. And that's going to be more valuable to their career aspirations anyways than answering the same question over and over again. And customers love speed. Speed is nice. It's a great thing that AI can do. But they also, AI is not going to make people stick around. Your people are what keeps people coming back. And having a team in customer support and seeing our customer satisfaction surveys, I can attest to that that's what we hear a lot is what keeps people coming back to Clio is our awesome team. So the biggest secret here is about getting the handoff right between your sous chef and your head chef. So what are chatbots good at? And where do they fall short? Let's take it into the real world. Put up your hand if you have used the chat support widget within Clio recently. I see one hand. I see two hands. I see some hands in the back. So that is our support AI agent. So we do have an AI experience in our chat now. If you open up Manage or any accounting draft, you can go in and type a question. The first interaction you have is going to be with an AI agent. And if it gets stuck or can't help you all the way, it's going to pass you to a member of our human team. So we launched this experience 4 months ago. And I want to be really clear, we did not launch this to replace people. The speed at which our team has been scaling and Clio has been growing, if we keep growing our team at that rate, like when I started 6 years ago, it was a team of 30. Now it's a team of 80 plus auxiliary teams. We're looking at over 100 people. So we need to think, how do we build efficiency? Not how do we replace people, but how do we get people out of the repetitive interactions so that they can handle the hard problems? And our team continues to handle over 20,000 interactions per month. So there's a lot of volume. And the idea was to cut the noise of the repetitive questions and have our team tackling the high value interactions. And we received feedback on both sides. There's feedback there that's good. There's feedback there that's not so good. So our job, and we have a team member dedicated to it now, is to refine this offering. How does the AI get better? How do we get more and more positive responses and less places that the AI gets stuck and maybe doesn't handle that pass off as beautifully as we would have liked? But here's our cool stat. In our last 4 months, we have had incredible results. The support AI agent experience is handling 80% of our incoming customer questions via chat instantly. And we haven't downsized our team. Our team is the exact same size, but now they have a bit more capacity to dig into those difficult situations. And it's a huge win for our customers because it doesn't sleep, so it's available on the weekends. And Lord knows some lawyers don't sleep either, depending on the season that you're in. So it's got speed, accuracy, it's available 24/7. And we know that 20% that it doesn't handle tells us where humans remain to be critical. So what's AI great at? Kind of already went over this a little bit, but it crushes the simple, high-volume FAQ-style questions. Always available, doesn't need to sleep, doesn't need lunch breaks. And there's a lot of different tools out there, some that are a bit more simple, some that are a bit more sophisticated. So depending on what type of firm that you're at and how much you want to invest, there's solutions that are going to handle more your basic FAQs and some that can really work with your client data a little bit more. But it's generally good at speed, the easy stuff, and client triage, taking in those initial pieces of information, client intake. And what it can't do very well is it struggles with nuance. A user might sound like they're fine, your client might sound like they're fine, but they're secretly upset. It doesn't have the ability to kind of read between the lines in the same way a human could. It's not always great at tone. When a client is stressed, angry, or has a complex problem and they need a person, not a polite robot, it's not always great at making that pass off. And so that's where the refinements come in to make sure that you don't have a client sitting there with, oh, it was a dead end, or I had to repeat myself when I got to a human. So this is where it's not so good. Emotional drain and the fine context. And sometimes, admittedly, we'll tell it to take an action and it won't do it perfectly. And we have to continue to work with our partner who is our vendor for it and find those refinements together. But if I can give you a takeaway from this portion of the session, it's that AI is a great triage expert, not a replacement. So our golden rule is if the question is about process or data, the AI handles it. If it involves emotion, high stakes, unique client context, we want to get that into the hands of our human team as quickly as possible. And the innovation all lies in how we can make that transition more and more seamless so that there's less and less repetition for our customers. It's about building a reliable exit ramp back to a human. And with that, I want to pass it back to Lisa to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah. Perfect. So when does a human actually need to step in? We just heard that AI support agents and chatbots are powerful. They're fast, consistent, always available. So we've got to answer that question. And just like Clio uses AI chatbots to provide amazing support to their users online, Abby Connect is an AI and human support solution for inbound calls, where that AI to human balance really comes to life. So at Abby Connect, we wanted to stop guessing about where to pass the baton between AI and human. What we did is we took a look at 500,000 phone calls that are answered by AI receptionists and human receptionists. What we saw were some really powerful patterns, and there were moments in these patterns where AI handled a call beautifully. But there were a lot of moments where only a human could take the conversation to a resolution. So we're going to look at that data, and I'm hoping today you can build your rules of engagement and maybe understand a little bit more about when to automate or when to elevate to a human. So this massive call data set, really for us and our clients, was the key to shaping a smarter human and AI partnership for our clients and their firms. You ready to take a look? Because everybody loves data, right? Thanks, Sheena. All right. So the most interesting things, here's the top 4 that we learned from analyzing 500,000 phone calls. First of all, 44% of AI calls are shorter than human calls. And for those of you in the back that can't see the words, I'll just kind of read them. Humans spent more time empathizing. We could hear it in the calls and building trust. So that's why AI calls were a little shorter in our opinion. Also, AI calls used 99 more words on average. So the calls were shorter, but also used more words. So we could assume that AI was very direct. Definitely, humans are spending more time listening because we are not filling the call with words like AI was. But also, humans could have been gathering information. So it is something to consider. Next, we have 1 out of 250 calls. Risked caller frustration. This might sound like a really good stat, and we are very, very proud of it because we did take 24 months training our AI receptionists off of our 20 years of experience. So I can't say that this would be a stat you would find across the board with an AI solution, but at Abby Connect, while that looks like a great stat, we all know that one call could definitely risk reputation in our industry as well as revenue. So something to consider. And then the most exciting stat proved what Sheena was just talking about. Our clients using the AI receptionist solution adopted a human backup plan very quickly. About 32% of our active AI accounts have a human backup plan that's either in-house or outsourced to us and our human receptionist team. So what does this tell us? Same message, that AI is incredibly useful, but humans are irreplaceable. And when it comes to trust, tone, and resolution, we have to have humans on board with us. AI can definitely start the conversation, but humans do finish it well. So once we identified really when a human needs to step in, the next question becomes how? How do humans interact to create real value? And if you're going to take notes, I know the words are small, so I'm just going to read the top. But there are three, when a call passes from AI to a person, there's really three considerations for human support to note. One is if empathy and emotional presence is needed, anticipating or understanding needs, the complexity of your casework or your callers, and then creating genuine connection. Is there a reason that a call should not go to AI, or at a certain level of conversation it should switch to a human? Get through this here. All right, top 5 trigger points we found for human takeover in these 500,000 phone calls analyzed. Complex or sensitive case details, we went over that a little bit. Emotional distress, high value or VIP clients, knowing your clients, especially your high value and VIP clients and their preferences for who they talk to. Escalating risk or urgency, really training the AI receptionist to look for those keywords or those descriptors of a caller, which is something we help our clients with. And of course, direct human preference. If a majority of your clients are saying, I don't want to talk to an AI, I only want to talk to a human, that's a great indicator. So what's important here really is that the trigger points can and should be built into your workflow. And that way, the system automatically knows when to pass the baton, ensuring the client always feels cared for and not bounced around. All right, so identifying needs for human support, you want to be proactive about this. If you need any further explanation, I'm going to be available around the event. But negative caller sentiment, you might be hearing about sentiment ratings with a lot of AI products. Caller sentiment is available through our human receptionist service. And basically, it's a way to spot moments before frustration builds. So it's a rating system, right, of tonality and all of those great things that happen on a phone call. Also, poor reviews and feedback, repeat callers, hang-ups, abandoned calls, and of course, escalation requests. Those are all ways that we can proactively identify the need for human support before it becomes a challenge. Okay, the impact of human support. Sheena did a great job going over that for us. A little reiteration here. So building trust, diffusing stress and emotion, capturing critical context for you, protecting your reputation, and then, of course, driving client retention. So together, the human touch is driving stronger relationships and long-term client retention. And this is the fun part. Who doesn't love a good Venn diagram? Oh, good, thank you. I appreciate that. So yes, they can coexist. Yes, they are both necessary now in 2025, right, for efficiency and process, but also creating connection. So the exciting part about this presentation is I'm actually going to demonstrate an AI to human handoff. So I have a great audio example for you. I'm going to walk you through a couple of pauses, so bear with me. Our AI receptionist actually answers the call, places the caller on hold on some occasions, transfers to speak to the attorney, shares information with the attorney so the attorney can accept or decline the call, and then can pass back information to the caller. So bear with me as I kind of explain the context of this. Now, also, we have trained our AI receptionists on our 20 years of experience. So it took us 24 months to bring this to the market. Are you ready? You want to hear some AI to human handoff? The most exciting? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go. I think we have a 2-second delay. Try one more time.
This call is recorded.
Perfect.
Thank you for calling Parker and Lowe Attorneys at Law. This is Abby. How may I assist you?
Hi, I spoke with someone at the firm a few months back, It was something to do with like an agreement we were reviewing or possibly an appeal. I just need to confirm something on it.
Please stay with me for a few seconds. I'm sorry, but I don't have access to specific case details or previous conversations. Is there anyone specific you'd like to speak with at the firm about this matter?
I was hoping to speak with the person who helped me with that matter.
Could you please let me know if you remember the name of the person who assisted you? This will help me direct your call appropriately.
Unfortunately, I can't remember the person's name, but I really do need to speak with someone. It's kind of time sensitive.
One moment, please.
Thank you for calling Parker and Lowe Attorneys at Law. This is Maddie. How may I assist you?
Hey, I'm not sure if you can help me with this or not, but I need to confirm something about something I discussed with you guys a few months back. I think it was an agreement we're reviewing or some kind of appeal.
Oh, you got it. That'll be Daniel. I can have him call you back to assist. He's just unavailable at the moment.
Yeah, please.
All right. May I have your name?
Jamie Halls.
Gotcha. Thank you, Jamie. And is 702-835-6800 the best number he can call you back at?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Is there anything else I can help you with in the meantime?
No, that's it. Thank you so much for your help.
Absolutely. Have a great day, Jamie.
So that was a very vague caller. The AI receptionist answered the call. The caller didn't have what they needed in order for the AI receptionist to transfer. And the AI receptionist was then triggered to send the call to, actually, that was an Abby human receptionist that was set up for the client. And so even vague callers that don't clearly know why they're calling sometimes need that human handoff. So let's listen to the next example. So this is a judge calling to reach an attorney. There's going to be a little stop and go, so I can give you some context here. But this initial call is answered by AI, and then AI will then touch base with the attorney to let the attorney know who is on the line. Are you ready for this one? This is exciting, right? Okay. Oh, yes, thank you. Let's see.
This call is recorded.
Perfect.
Thank you for calling Brighton & Cole Attorneys at Law. This is Abby. How may I assist you?
Yes, this is Judge Monroe calling from Clark County Superior Court. I need to reach Attorney Megan Cole regarding an order that was just issued.
Thank you, Your Honor. Please allow me a moment so we can ensure you're assisted promptly. May I confirm your last name, please?
Yes, Monroe?
Give me a few moments, please. I will connect you with Megan Cole.
Thank you.
Perfect. All right, so now the AI receptionist is going to touch base with Megan.
This call is recorded.
Hi, this is Abby from Brighton & Cole Attorneys at Law. I have Judge Monroe from Clark County Superior Court on the line, looking to speak with Attorney Megan Cole regarding an order that was just issued. Would you like to take this call?
Actually, I'm in a deposition. Could you let Judge Monroe know? I'll get back to her in about an hour. This is definitely one of my top priorities, and I actually have all the materials for the case already.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, so now the AI receptionist has talked to the attorney, and then the AI receptionist is going to relay information back to the judge that's on hold.
Megan is currently in a deposition and will get back to you in about an hour. She mentioned that this is one of her top priorities and she has all the materials for the case ready. I can take a message for follow-up with you.
Yes, please.
What is your preferred contact method for Megan to reach you? Would you prefer a call, email, or both?
Phone call?
Is the number 725-217-132 a good one to reach you if needed?
Yes.
I will pass along your message to Megan Cole regarding the order and let her know to follow up with you by phone call. Is there anything else I may assist you with?
Nope, that is it.
Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
A little energetic there at the end, but still nice. Okay, the last example I'm gonna share is an upset caller, because who hasn't received this caller before? So let's see how the AI receptionist handles an upset caller and the human handoff.
This call is recorded.
Thank you for calling Grant and Keller Law Group. This is Abby. How may I assist you?
I'm sorry. I know this isn't you personally, but I'm really frustrated with this firm right now. I've been trying to reach someone about my case all week. No one has yet to call me back, and my court date's next week. So I'm starting to panic. I'm not going to leave another message. I just need to speak with someone right now.
Just a moment, please. I'm really sorry to hear that you're dealing with this. I understand this sounds urgent. Let me connect you with one of our live receptionists right away so we can get someone on this for you. Please hold just a moment. I will connect you with my team.
Okay, so let's get connected.
This call is recorded.
Hi, this is Abby from Grant and Keller Law Group. I have a caller on the line who is quite frustrated because they've been trying to reach someone about their case all week without success. Their court date is next week and they're starting to panic. Would you like to take this call?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. I'm connecting you now.
Perfect. So that upset caller was sent to the attorney, and the attorney accepted the call. So the attorney was the human backup plan in that scenario. So those were 3 examples I think we all run into, and the AI can do a great job identifying the trigger points that we talked about earlier. So really, to Sheena's point, AI handles routine details quickly, then can seamlessly do a handoff when empathy or judgment is needed. And this type of partnership is really what ensures, great support, but also that callers, in our case, feel cared for and really efficiently supported. So when we combine everything, we get testimonies like this from our clients, which is really exciting. This is a law firm that used the hybrid solution of the AI receptionist and the human receptionist. My favorite part, I'm just going to read verbatim. One of the things that impressed us most was the AI's natural tone and engaging communication style. Even I listened to those samples that are a little bit more recent than when we launched the product, and we are making amazing strides there. And the more information we learn from our clients and we can incorporate into their specific accounts, we get even better results. This is the second part of this testimony, and I think I love it. Feels personalized, it adapts well, and it eliminates the frustration of endless voicemail loops. So many times our clients have told me on multiple occasions, my callers get a resolution. They no longer have to wait for a callback, and we all know what it's like to wake up to 15 voicemails waiting for you first thing in the morning. So the future, it's really human and AI together. So we explored, why it's not AI versus humans anymore. It's AI and humans. And we looked at what chatbots do best and how virtual assistants and our receptionist service really can boost efficiency. I want to give special thanks to you for being here to listen to us, my amazing co-presenter, Sheena. Special thanks to Clio for this opportunity, but also to the product team here at Clio. I don't know about you, but these announcements and these product enhancements are mind-blowing. And I'm so grateful that we can mutually help our clients.
Yeah, we're excited to support with all the questions I'm sure you have. Now, we are at time. However, Lisa and I are going to hang out. Yes. If you have any questions about anything we've covered, come visit. We're going to just be at the back of the room.
We'll be at the back of the room. My email, I think it's on here.
Here,
Is it not?
one more slide.
Let's one more slide.
See.
There it is.
Email.
Easy to remember, lisa@abby.com for any questions you have about what you heard here today.
Yeah, we'd love to connect with you. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the conference. We'll see you at the after party.
Thank you.